guide your way. For the not a savior smoker, we're here to save the day. We got tips and tricks, reviews and more. Join us on the back porch, that's what we're here for. We're not professionals, but we're here to help. Take a step into the lounge, don't be by yourself. Light up a stick, let the stories unfold. In the Back Porch Lounge, where the vibe is bold. Shy about the shop, no need to fear. We'll teach you the ropes and make it all clear. Learn the lingo, find your cigar groove. With the Leaf Cutters crew, you got nothing to prove. We're not professionals, but we're here to help. Take a step into the lounge, don't be by yourself. Light up a stick, let the stories unfold. In the Back Porch Lounge, where the vibe is bold. So grab your cigar, join the conversation. Let's light it up, spark some inspiration. The Leaf Cutters are here, the world to ignite. One stick at a time, under the porch light.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Back Porch Lounge. We are the Leaf Cutters, and we are not professionals, but we're here to help. And today, we actually have been approached by a cigar company to try out some of their cigars, and that is the Smokey Lifestyle Cigars Company. They're established in 2017, according to their wrapper, or according to their label. And we don't know much about these cigars. We reached out to and started building kind of a relationship with them, and they wanted to try it out. So we decided we're going to go ahead and try it out for you. Today, we're going to be smoking the Smokey Lifestyle Cigar Barber Pole. This is a torpedo. It's a 6x57. The wrapper is actually Connecticut and Habano. The filler is Piloto Mejorado. I think I pronounced that correctly. Probably didn't, but
good effort.
You know, we're just going to go with it. The binder is Dominican Carrillo, and it's originally made in Dominican Republic. Now, I will preface this cigar with, in the past, we haven't favored Dominican cigars, but we're hoping to turn that around with some of these. But we're going to be...
Just because we have good luck in the past doesn't mean we'll never like the good luck.
Absolutely, and that's why we were like, let's do this. Let's give it a shot, because, you know, we probably will find one we'll like. And today, while we light up, Robert has a question.
Okay, so I actually almost had this situation happen just now. So it was I guess that's a torpedo type style. And all I had was a V cutter. And obviously, I don't think you can do that with this. But the question is, what do you do when you don't have a cutter?
That's a great question. But just keep in mind, yeah, that's a great question. But you can use a V cutter on a torpedo.
Yeah, I just did.
Yeah, I mean, you can absolutely use a V cutter on a torpedo. But
looks at you weird.
But if anybody else has any input on it, chime in.
Yeah, I've heard that you can use the thumbnail method. If the cigar has a nice cap on it, you can take your thumbnail and kind of run it under the cap. You actually have, obviously you have to have a thumbnail, but you just kind of run it under the cap. Just twist it, turn it around, and just kind of pry it open, just really kind of carefully. And eventually, the cap will just come off in one piece, and then it'll expose the binder, the binders, and then you're good to go.
Pretty cool.
It's supposed to be really easy. And then, there's also the teeth method. Just.
I'm a big fan of the Boy Scout method. Always carry a pocket knife.
That's the method that I'm most familiar with.
Yeah.
Either make your own V cut
knife,
or do a straight cut with it.
Yep.
Scissors in a bind will help you out.
Yep.
I just come back later when I find one.
Make sure whatever you're using has a sharp blade, though.
Yeah, Gibs like, I'll just smoke later when I have a cutter.
It's not that important, I just,
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna go the knife route, make sure the fucking thing's sharp. Yeah.
I've never tried this method, but I was watching a video about it was about Cuban cigars and like when educational travel started up again in Cuba several years ago, and a guy was at a like coffee shop, and a local, he was looking for a way to get his cigar lit and cut, and a local like used like a kitchen skewer, like a wooden skewer, and just kind of pushed it into the cigar through the cap, and seemed to work pretty good.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of like just a makeshift punch at that point.
Yeah.
But to address Robert's question though, with a torpedo, that's a little bit harder.
Yeah,
I guess you could
use that method for the.
Yeah, you could. Well, you could do like essentially like kind of like a double punch, maybe poke it a little bit on the sides, couple times, different places, maybe.
Yeah.
Or just bite the damn thing. You can bite the head off. It's not going to be pretty on the end, but if the end goal is to smoke it anyway, who cares?
All right, just make sure that you use enough polydent. Keep your dentures in.
Yeah, you don't want those coming out when you're trying to cut your cigars.
Pull back, teeth and all come out. I got you.
Robert, I will say, like, sometimes you can't do a V cut properly on a torpedo because sometimes the cap isn't up far enough for it to work without you starting to affect the way the cigar is wrapped. But most of the time, I like to do a V because then if it starts to tar up a little bit, then you can do a perpendicular cut, and you can open up another set of the corners of the cigar, so it's a little easier to get a draw on. Because for me, torpedoes tend to tar up faster than other vitolas.
All right, thank you guys. It's good to know.
Always happy to help there, sir.
Let's look
So,
little cross on.
said Dominus Omus, you are now blessed. So, let's get first thoughts on first light up here. So far, I like the light up. It's pretty smooth. No aftertaste. No film in my mouth so far. That's great.
Nope.
It has a pleasant taste to it. I can't quite pick out what it is, and I am pairing with 11th hour apple whiskey today. But yeah, it's got a pleasant taste to it. And no, it's not cardamom, Robert. I know you're about to say it.
Darn it.
It's cardamom. I agree.
How about you, Andy?
Moving on. We've talked about on the side, before this podcast. You and I've talked about it a few times, and this cigar in particular, it's got that kind of clean taste to it. I still kind of get that, and not like hospital antiseptic clean, more of just like I don't know. Go find a Febreze that says clean smells. To me, that's what it's kind of got to start with. It's really kind of smooth, really kind of light. I'm waiting to see what it kind of turns into about halfway. I'm pairing mine with Callahan bourbon from beautiful John Brooks.
Okay. How about you, Billy?
Yeah, so far I've got a little bit of earthiness to it, and I would say it is smooth, kind of on the a little on the peppery side, but not overly so. But I'm pairing mine with some Fiddler and Coke Zero.
You diluted fiddler. You son of a bee.
That's right. Kick him off. He's just the apprentice.
I know.
That's it. You're just pretty sure you're out now. Sorry, buddy.
It is what it is.
It don't all work out.
In the end, you're right. It'll all work out. How about you, Grim? No, we're big
They
fan.
bump the table.
Oh, and I'm pairing with Ultra Vice Guava Monster Energy Zero Sugar.
Is that the white one?
No, it's this new aqua looking or turquoise looking.
Hey, for the kids at home,
That-
is kind of blue green one.
It sounds disgusting. That's what it sounded.
Sounds disgusting.
I don't yuck your fucking yum. Why don't you get out of mine?
You do all the time, you damn bastard. So I don't even care.
Not on record. I don't do it. I don't do it on a recording.
Oh, you're right about that. Not on recordings, but
There's no evidence.
in real life, all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
When you
Thank you,
sleep
brother.
with
I'm a bad person. I don't like
he
it.
whispers into your ear, "You suck the worst," and then backs away.
Are the best, depending on what kind of day it is.
You know, I did have a moment, and I thought it might be too jarring, but I saw Zach on PlayStation the other day, and I just want to be like, hey, just so this isn't over to the text, Ben hates you the most. and then, and I was like, wow, what if he actually believes me though? And I deleted the entire thing. Like I wrote it through all the way, feeling good about it, and then at the end I was like, yeah.
I would not have believed
Oh,
you. I know where I stand.
At the right hand.
It does.
Sure.
it's the left hand, but because we use the other right hand for
The stranger.
That's right. How about you, Robert?
I gotta agree. It lit up smooth. There's no taste in the mouth after the first few puffs. It's really smooth. It's very, very milk. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. How about you, Zach?
No issues lighting up. The retrohale is pretty nice. The retrohale reminds me a little bit of like dark roasted coffee, not like overpoweringly so, but just a little bit, and a little bit of spice, like Billy was pointing out. So far, so good. And I'm pairing with 1800 tequila.
Ooh. Margaritas is Zach's.
Oh yeah, I
Fair
forgot.
enough, Robert.
I'm pairing with the orange cream Coke.
Okay, there you go.
How is that?
That's really good. It's not like, remember a couple years ago they tried to put out the orange vanilla.
Yeah, I don't think I got a chance to try that one.
This is definitely better than that.
Okay.
Hey, Coke. We reviewed
One
that
of
one
those-
for free last night. You need to.
We bought a couple of 12 packs of it, and by the time you get through it, it's a little too
Mud.
much. But it's good for an every now and then.
Gotcha.
Otherwise, it could be overpowering.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that flavor can be very strong if there's too much in it. But anyway, I just touched up my cigar here. Today I want to talk about something where I'm going to give a shot. I came up with this stupid game many years ago, and I want to play it here on the podcast. It's going to be kind of like a in the background type thing, but it's something that people keep track of, and I thought it might be a little fun.
Do the points matter?
But the points don't really matter, but we could keep a tally.
I still win.
It really matter, but you will be judged by them later.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yes, you definitely will be judged.
But we're frowning at you at 100%.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, doesn't everybody?
Kind of.
So it's a song. It's called Song Ninja, and it's where you try to get songs stuck in other people's heads on purpose.
Fuckhead, you've been doing that to me all week.
That's exactly right. I've been practicing for the show. You're welcome. All right. So the point of this game is, like I said, you're trying to get a song stuck in their head, but you got to do it creative ways to get better points. Right.
Oh.
So if you get the song stuck in their head and they start singing along with it, and you get them to sing it out loud, or even if you say part of a song and they finish the lyric, that counts. Right? You get points for
Have
that.
an example.
Not yet. Wait.
And
Son of a bitch! Fighter of the night, man.
Champion of the
Champion.
and Grimm's in the lead.
So, Graham would have got 10 points because both me and Zach replied with it. So that you get 5 points for each person you get to, sing back. If you hum it, like in the background, and somebody else picks up on it, you catch them humming it, you get 10 points for doing it because you didn't have to sing anything, but you hummed it and somebody caught it.
Did you make this
If
up
you stay-
for work? Because we've been doing this for like the last year.
I knew that, but I made this up like years ago. I made this game up years ago. Okay.
He was the originator,
And-
sir.
Yeah, that's kind of the originator because I'm like, let's make it fun, put some points to it, and see how it goes.
So what am I getting
So you also get bonus points for that one, Graham, because you only said one line from it, so you get an extra 10 points. You get extra 10 points from each of us, so you're actually in 30 points in the lead right now.
Dang.
Yeah.
I jumped off hard.
Then sorry, I'm actually enjoying this, so I'm smoking it more.
Actually,
but yeah, that's
the other ones we do. We don't, not nearly as much. No.
but it's just like it's a fun little thing we can do in the background. If somebody caught that we're starting it, it's fun. It's even more fun if nobody has any idea what we're doing. But you can keep points with us. But Graham's up to 30.
Somebody's got to keep points. I'm not keeping that spreadsheet.
Well,
No,
it's
I'm not.
it's also only going to be on the podcast. It's not going to count off the podcast, but it's only going to be on the podcast.
That's good.
And you just got to sneak it in there, and it naturally comes up actually. So you'll be
Actually?
surprised how many people will get caught by it. But I thought that was something fun we could.
I feel like it's going to be a good uptick for my self-esteem because I'm winning so far, and to win, I've got to have faith. Got to have faith.
Now you're forcing.
Now,
That felt forced.
Yeah, that's all for us. The secret is you got to catch them off guard.
What about the
Catch
first?
them off guard. Or it has to be a song that's so compelling that you're like you have to sing along with it.
I have to admit that the song is still going through my head from when I first brought it up. I'm just
It is
been
me
thinking
too.
about he's a master of karate and friendship for everyone.
Well, if you think about it real hard, you can actually get points. So since you've already done it now, if you're doing it at the end of the podcast still, you should get more points for that because you
Right.
got it stuck. You got it cemented in their head.
By the way, that's called an earworm.
Yes.
Yeah, it is an earworm, but it's, since it's with music specifically, I was calling it Song Ninja because you just plant the seed in somebody's head and they just have it stuck in their head all day.
Is that kind of like the thing from Wrath of Khan?
Ew.
No.
Side note, that special effects were that terrified me as a child.
Yes.
yeah. When I
Still
was
terrified.
watching that was the most horrifying thing I'd ever seen in my entire life.
Yes.
I think I cried.
A little bit.
No, when they
lot.
recreated that for X-Files, that's when it got to me. When the worm went into the dog's ear and infected
Oh.
the dog, and then it went to the person's ear and infected them, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
no.
The little black slug things from X-Files, those were
No, this wasn't a slug. It was like a worm that they got out of the ice in Antarctica. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah,
you got
it was a
you
worm.
on a
It was-
TV show and not a song.
Okay, songs.
Used to watch X-Files. It was good.
You want to
I
know a
kinda-
big X-Files fan? Robert. Robert's a big X-Files fan.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes. Wonderful X-Files.
All right, but I just thought I'd bring that up because I wanted to see how well it went over with the group.
I don't know. It's a lot more fun when it's just random in the middle of the week. Just saying.
I mean, I'm gonna start
Y'all are all thinking
track
about
of
songs
points, but I think this is a game we're already playing, so it's cool.
I
We're all playing our attack.
did, and I did it to myself, and now I don't even want to use it because I don't want to be stuck with it the entire time. I gotta get rid of it somehow.
Yeah. Got something started already. All right. So what's been going on with everybody?
I'm a kid down this week. It's kind of nice. He's at Disney. So I'm drinking out of my Star Wars Disney tumbler, rocks glass, whatever the hell you want to call this, since he's hanging out at Hollywood Studios and doing the Star Wars thing. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I really want to do that sometime.
Never mind.
She's okay. We're gonna go in May, maybe.
No,
On the 4th?
That would be nice. I wish.
Yeah.
You know how crowded it is on May the 5th? by the way?
I'm sure it's insane.
I have stories. I actually have pictures from many, many millennia ago. It was crazy. Crazy. Like a train.
Was it crazy on you?
Nah.
Okay.
both of you like. Mm-mm.
That was a good one. That was a good one. You tried to snipe him with it.
I had an email from something. I was looking through my email for something that was cigar related. Louis. Yeah, maybe that's it. Yeah.
An interesting thing happened yesterday, and I was just wondering if this happened to y'all and what it is. So, Dan was at work. I was at home. I was in between tests that I had to do for my pharmacy technician license. And so I was flipping through the channels on TV. And I saw a movie that I've seen dozens of times. Hell, I saw it 2 weeks ago, and there it was again. And damn it, if it didn't get me again. Talking about National Treasure. It's like one of those movies that if I stumble upon it, wherever it is, I have to stop and watch it. So, do y'all have any movies like that?
Yes. Fifth Element.
Oh, totally. I've got a list. It's not
Yeah.
just one. There's a list. And they all start with Star Wars.
I could, if it's Empire Strikes Back, that's definitely going to happen. If it's A New Hope, it's like a roll the dice. Am I busy? Am I doing something else? May or may not watch that. But I mean, I love that movie. It's just for some reason, Empire's my favorite. Maybe a lot of reasons. I don't know.
Well, Empire is the best.
This is true.
For me, it's Shawshank.
Yeah, that one too.
Shawshank's on. I don't care what part of that movie it is. I'm stopping.
Gonna finish it.
I haven't seen that in a long time. I bet you that holds up well.
It does.
It really does.
I mean, it's already it came out as a period film kind of, so I bet it's still good.
Yeah, it's the second discussion this week that's mentioned Shawshank that I've been in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were since it was office day. We ended up talking about the prison that was at.
Yeah.
You know, because one of our coworkers has been up there for something else. I mean, just sightseeing and whatnot. And I remember reading I guess it was a tweet or one of their social media posts that they were having the whatever anniversary of Shawshank that this is coming up.
Yeah, I saw a little blurb about that. I think it's 30 years.
30?
It can't
30
be
or 35th.
Yeah.
something like that.
But
I feel like that's something we can look up, but I'm not going to.
but I'm not gonna. But they were talking about what that the township has fought to keep, because they were talking about tearing the prison down after they got done with the movie, and that a lot of people came together to actually get it on the National Register of Historic Places, and now they have, like in the Halloween time, they do a haunted house, they have concerts there. You can ghost hunt there, although Gibs doesn't believe in ghosts. So
They don't Airbnb the cells.
probably not. I don't know.
It'd be funny.
I've only been to a couple of prisons. I went to Brushy Mountain last year, I guess. The state penitentiary, which is now a distillery, and I would not pay money to stay in one of those cells. They are disgusting.
They're disgusting and they're very small.
And they're very small.
Yeah, but it has its features. Like, could you imagine doing the Scared Straight program with a kid? A mom would drop him off. He's a bastard. He's in jail for the next 5 days. I'll pay whatever.
Not at that prison.
Yeah, you could definitely do the Scared Straight with the jail from Shawshank. You're like, remember that scene where Andy Dufresne had to get on his knees? This was that room. You don't ever want to do that.
but we gonna.
Ooh, lay out your sleeping bag. This is where you're sleeping tonight.
Yep.
Is anybody else's cigar smoking kind of quickly? I think I'm a little under humidified on mine, but
Yeah.
it's good still. Like I'm enjoying it.
Oh,
Much good. It is kind of starting to. I'm trying to correct it, but it keeps on doing that.
Yeah, I'm more concerned that it's smoking extremely fast.
Yeah, that's what I
Like,
mean.
really fast.
Well, I've got a really even burn right now, or pretty even burn. It's just smoking faster than I'd like it to, which may be because I'm enjoying it.
That could be a sign.
It's been pretty good so far.
other fun things from about this past week. I noted it in an email that I saw and didn't pay a whole hell of a lot of attention, but I figured I'd bring it to you guys. For anybody that gives a shit about boxing, or some dude named Conor McGregor launched his own cigar line this week.
Oh, interesting.
I bet that's
man.
like a felony.
Tastes like a pepper.
What?
Little
It's
cigars.
legal, so
Do you think
Right?
he packs a punch?
it might
Say that one. Ugh.
I feel a little bad about saying that out loud. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
It's good.
First cigar is gonna be like $14 a cigar. It's a 6x50 Toro with Ecuadorian Habano on the wrapper, San Andreas binder, and confused filler because I got hit in the face.
I mean, those are two tobaccos I really like, so I mean, it could be really good.
We could hope. But, he's probably not going to get behind it like, some other people do on their brands. We could hope.
No idea.
I don't know that it's something I'm just going to go out and seek by any means. Not a big boxing fan. I can see where, that would, really grab the folks that are into that kind of thing. Oh, look, Conor McGregor, blah, 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 blah. It's green. I'm sorry, the box is green.
Yeah. But, I'm pretty sure, like, the UFC people would probably love it. And they would probably do it just for the gimmick. But I think it's more of a gimmick.
He's got a huge fan base. I definitely think that
You know.
people because of that.
But I'm curious to see how Tyson Cigar is doing. Because you haven't heard much about Tyson Cigar. No, he did it for Gurkha. I think it was Gurkha who did it.
I think so.
But yeah, Tyson has a cigar, and I don't know how well it's doing.
I saw somebody. I've seen a couple of shops that have had them. That I've been at. It's just not. It's not a. I don't really have a love for that guy, so I'm just not going to go out and buy a cigar. Plus, especially if it's a Gurkha thing. Though I shouldn't speak too badly of them. They did, send us an invite.
Well, it's one of those. I know Tyson. Put his name on it, but I'm not curious enough to even pick it up.
Yeah.
The same thing with Conor McGregor. I'm not curious enough to pick it up.
I mean, if you give me one, I'll be curious enough to smoke it.
Absolutely.
That's fair.
Give me one. I'll give it a fair shot. I hate to say it, but I'm about halfway on this thing.
Yeah, I was
Same here.
Same.
Not Grim's taking his time with his.
I'm so proud of him.
Enjoying it.
Time's on yourself.
I know.
Well, you're going to give it a halfway rating there, Gibs, after you get done chugging some of that beverage?
It's good beverage. Yeah, I'll give it a review. So it hasn't changed flavor since light up. It's stayed consistent. It's definitely like a medium to light smoke on it. It's not a heavy cigar at all. Has a good taste to it. Has a good flavor to it though. I can't pinpoint any, leather, cedar, sweat, nothing. I can't get anything out of that, as far as like identifying the taste, but
No, no
so
Burger
far-
King French fries on.
no Burger King French fry taste to it at all. But it's good. It's enjoyable. I've been sitting there bumping away on it, so I'm assuming I'm enjoying the heck out of it because it's almost gone. It's already halfway. So take that as you will. Pretty good so far. How about you, Andy?
Sorry, I was having flashbacks there for a second. Appreciate that, Gibs. You had to be there. You have to hear it in person. It's a lot better in person.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I like the story anyway, but
oh yeah. For those of you in the wonder, it's, go visit Buckhead Cigar in the early afternoon hours and talk to the guys. They'll tell you about it. Yeah, it's still got that clean kind of mouthfeel to it, but it is, medium, light medium. I don't know that I'd call it a light cigar, but it's not medium enough for me to be considered a full-on medium. I'm with Billy though. It's picked up some of that earthy-ish flavors. Especially, I can get some of the pepper in the retro occasionally. But it's still just I don't know. I'm kind of hoping it'll develop a little more here somewhere in the 2.5-3 inches we got left of it.
How about you, Billy?
What a miss. Sorry, I'm having a hard time hearing over the freaking rain. But yeah, it's more enjoyable than I was, kind of expecting. Because like we said, with the Dominican cigars, we just haven't had, I guess, the best of luck. But so far, it's been pretty enjoyable. Like everybody's been saying, consistent, light to medium. I would say more so in the medium than light. Just, I guess, as far as like mouthfeel and flavor profile, maybe not on the nicotine side, but yeah, so far, it's a thumbs up.
That's a glowing review. That's awesome. How about you, Graham?
As kids would say, shit's dope.
You say Shitsville?
Dope.
no, I said shit's dope.
Shit's dope. Okay.
Yeah.
You said Shitsville. I'm like, well, that's no brainer.
Disclaimer,
No, wait,
I was wrong in the first place. I like the cigar so far. It's good.
All right. How about you, Robert?
I
Okay.
think so.
There's a familiarity to it that I can't quite place, but I like it. Like there's just something about the aftertaste that I'm trying to remember from something that I have liked in the past. Out there to it, and it's burned kind of even. Every now and then I'll turn it and it'll keep going, but yeah, I like it very much.
All right. How about you, Zach?
It is picked up in flavor intensity a little bit for me, but yeah, it's kind of a light medium as far as like punch of the cigar. But I can see this being like a daily cigar or a yardstick or something. It's enjoyable. I'm not getting the coffee flavor anymore, but it's still pretty pleasant on the retrohale and has some pepperiness. Not really black pepper for me, kind of just spiciness, but it's good. I like it. Oh, and I do have to show this. Leaf cutter shirt.
Yeah.
Damn! You'd never catch me dead in one of those, man. That's crazy.
Well,
What? Wait, what? Sorry. No, I would totally get one. I totally get. I already got one.
Is that a
I got one.
resignation?
Yeah.
Billy's like, I'm finally getting Grim's spot. Let's go.
Billy doesn't know, but plywood comes first. He got his resume in first. Sorry, buddy.
I like how everyone's cheering for me to quit at this point. I've said it too often.
I mean, it's not a question of. Never mind.
No,
It's not a question of if, it's win.
Yeah, exactly.
It's win.
It's winning the show. We need to. That's the competition we need to have, Gibbs. It's not the song thing.
Is he the longest, Gibbs? What's
That's the,
Because I know you.
you pick your time frame in minutes about when Grim's gonna go. Fuck it, I quit.
Dude, don't talk shit about. Fuck it, I quit. I'm out.
There we go. Mark the time.
Yes.
Got him.
Today at 36 minutes 40 seconds, Grim has quit yet again.
Back, but you're paying me double.
All right,
We already
double
paid
nothing,
double
double nothing.
this time.
Yeah, well, it's double the double.
Is that exponential? Somebody help me out.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good deal.
Is that squared or cubed?
Potentially expanding at this. Wait, that's calling me fat. Never mind.
I mean, you double the double.
Just more of you to love, buddy.
Yeah. So I know we mentioned it on our live, but we haven't mentioned it on the show yet. And this episode should air before that. The Leaf Cutters are actually going to go to PCA this year.
So excited.
And though for those that don't know what PCA is, it's a Premium Cigar Association, and it's where all the manufacturers, well, not all because you can't fit them all in one building, but a lot of premium cigar manufacturers go and show off their new stuff and show off their swag and show off, a lot of things that are coming up in the next year for their brand. So we're going to be there. We're going to be doing the nerd thing and be like, "Ooh, I've seen him. I've seen that person. He makes good cigars." And we're going to have a good time with it. But yeah, we're going to be there. So if you're out, if you're going to PCA this year, look for us. It's going to be me, Andy, and Zach, and maybe Grim. Maybe. But we'll be out there. We'll say hi. If you want to take a picture with us, which I don't know why anybody would at this point ever. We're not doing that. Fuck you. Don't even fucking ask. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
Wait, what now?
Grim's like, what? What pictures? What the fuck?
Pictures. I'm not taking
No.
pictures. Wait, no, I guess I would. I don't know. I'd show up in a stranger's photo. Why not? Who cares?
Yeah, why not? Even if you are in the background doing this. That's my plan the entire time. Like, I see somebody taking pictures, I'm just gonna be like way in the background. Got to get up them numbers on the socials. That face recognition.
Photobomb everybody.
Mm-hmm. Like there's gonna be that one guy who's like, "This is my final time. I get to meet Guy Fieri for the first time," and I'm in the background, just being an asshole.
Better banner.
I heart the Leaf Cutters.
That was my only chance to get that photo ever.
Just get a banner. Best podcast ever. Leaf Cutters.
That reminded me, Zach, you asked me to look at the list
Oh yeah.
or get the list. Do you want just cigars or,
anybody's got a booth there, I would say. Unless it's complicated to export it.
oh no, here's the list.
Oh,
I got it.
okay. Are you going to read the entire list?
Hell
That
no.
could be like a side note thing you have to discuss.
Three or
This is a
four.
private conversation. You're on a podcast. You have to discuss with everybody.
So earlier last week, I sent the group the floor plan, and I'm sure looking at it on your phone is really kind of a pain in the ass
Yes.
because it is one of the large convention halls in New Orleans, and so Zach asked me to look at the list, and talking about it here reminded me I really should probably go ahead and see if I can do something with that list. Get it somehow to make it readable, or at least get us the list so we can look at it. There's 234 exhibitors. They're everything from cigars, pipes, pipe tobacco, lighters, cutters, accessories.
Interesting. I didn't know pipe. I didn't see any pipe brands in the floor plan I saw, but that's cool.
They're probably in the really small spots.
Well, that could be.
But yeah, I'm gonna send you this. I'll send you this link. But looking at the map where it shows you walk in, Gurkha's like right there. But they've got spaces. You know, I found non-cigar related stuff that's at the show. The looking at the map, like there's a space for folks that want to go play dominoes, and there's a clean air oasis, and there's a silent disco. Which, you know,
I saw
They're
it
not-
in disco. I was very intrigued by that. I was like, I wonder if it's you walk over to it and it's like you get a set of headphones.
mhm.
Yeah.
And so, but that would be great to film because there'd be people sitting there dancing. You have no idea what they're dancing to, and you try to guess the song they're dancing to.
Closer by Nine Inch Nails.
Except why you see it.
Yeah.
It's 21 pages. I'll just text you the link.
I couldn't look at the link before without the login. I think that we're all registered under your account.
Well, screw
Grim
you.
just got 5 more points.
Yeah.
He got me to act out closer. God dang it. We are so falling behind.
Okay. I'll send
It
it
does
to you.
kind of remind me of. I've got a song stuck in my head because of a show that I started watching. That I guess I'm probably. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. I'm probably the last person in the world to know about it. But
Yeah, we've all seen Firefly.
it's called Blue Mountain State. You guys heard of it? Okay.
I've heard of it, but I've never watched it.
Okay. Thank God I wasn't the only one. It's just a stupid comedy, sports related college kind of silly show. But man, it is definitely, it's like, I think it came out in like 2006, 2008, but it is definitely a product of its time. But they just don't make shows like that anymore. And it's been really fun so far. I think it's like 4 or 5 seasons.
Now it's already off the air?
Yeah. But the theme song is it's catchy and it gets stuck in your head. It's basically just give me a hell yeah, but over and over again. But man, that show is surprising. I didn't really have much expectations of it. It's got Denise Richards in it, and she starts in the 2nd season.
I mean, that's really the only reason I need right there.
There you go. I mean, it's a show full of tits and ass. It's a Animal House, the TV show, kind of thing.
It's an American classic.
Yeah,
Instantly.
yeah. I mean it. I have no idea how it flew so far under the radar. It looks like it was a Spike TV thing.
That's why
That'd be a good way.
Yeah. But I would definitely recommend it if you guys haven't seen it.
We just finished watching.
Wait, so-
Thing.
I don't know if it's still a thing or not. I don't think so.
Spike TV. I don't think so.
I think they're gone. It's a shame.
We just finished watching Big Bang Theory a couple of nights ago.
Nice. We've been watching Severance.
I've heard good things about that.
It is a very
That's really
like
messed up.
peculiar show, but it's filmed really in interesting ways, and like I'm really into it. It's cool.
I'm watching Reacher
That's we picked up these.
we're also watching Reacher.
from
Reacher's
the
good.
beginning. Well, I had
Oh.
to catch up because we never saw it from the beginning.
Oh, okay.
I caught a clip of like part of the 3rd season, and I was just like, "Okay, damn it!" And I went back and started it.
It's fun.
It's good.
It's a good like combination of action and mystery and stuff.
Yeah, so
I'm
far-
enjoying it.
I've been into it, and the wife, of course, the eye candy for the wife the entire time. She was like, "Yeah, I'll watch
Alan
this."
Richardson. Yeah.
I'm watching Creature Commandos, which is on point for me in cartoons and shit. So
How was that? I kind of was.
honestly, actually, it's pretty good. It gets you so fucking involved that like my wife and kid cried the other night for one of the episodes. I mean, like actually cried. I was just like staring at him like, oh, it's cartoon. Like fucking stop it.
found out.
Speaking of getting you, we just finished season 3 of Ted Lasso.
Oh, I love Ted Lasso.
That's such a good show.
It is.
Like,
It is.
it makes you feel good, and like, it's good. Such a good show.
Yeah.
The cast is amazing.
The writers are amazing.
Yeah.
It's such a good show. I cannot say enough good things about that show. It just, if it were on TV, and yeah, I could actually, that would be one of the ones I would stop on. 100%.
Yeah, I think you could sit and watch any episode of that out of order and appreciate it.
Exactly. I can't
Even
take
though
I've gone back and watched
Season
the
story.
Christmas episode.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good show.
I've gone back and started watching 80s cartoons off of somebody's Plex that, yeah. I'm stuck
Yeah.
on a Mask at the moment.
Yeah, that was on my
I really want-
mask. Yeah,
Which show did you say you were watching?
Mask.
Oh, Mask.
yeah.
I don't know why.
That is an obscure one. Very
Is it
obscure.
obscure?
It's a little,
Yes.
little bit, but I mean that theme song is freaking iconic.
Oh yeah. Well, I was doom scrolling on socials and somebody had shown a picture of one of the toys and I'm like, I had that toy. Then I realized, I had most of the toys from that particular TV show. You got to rewatch this shit. I didn't realize.
Now,
like 100
Is that the cartoon that's based on the Jim Carrey Mask movie,
No.
or something else?
No,
No.
something else.
Maybe.
No, that was actually titled The Mask.
That was titled.
Okay.
It's kind of like there's like a bunch of vehicles that sort of transform.
Well, they all have alternate modes. Like
Yeah.
there's a Camaro that's got gull wing doors that actually flies.
Yeah,
The helicopter that turns into a jet. A motorcycle that turns into a helicopter.
What time period is this from?
80s.
Early 80s.
80s. Okay, yeah, I got no recollection of this show, so maybe I need to check it out.
I think they stacked it somewhere between G.I. Joe and Thundercats. Please don't hold me to that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't as big as those shows, but it was popular during its time.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Maybe.
since we're on the subject of 80s cartoons, help me spot the show I watched when I was a kid. And basically, if
Gummy
the
bear.
kid ate something hot, he would turn into a hot rod. If he ate a hot chip, if he ate a hot pepper, if he ate anything hot, he would turn into a hot rod.
Dog.
It was not hot dog.
I tried. Sorry, that was the best I had. I don't know.
Sure, it's not a drug-fueled delusion.
Your 80s wasn't as cool as mine because I had Transformers.
It was not a drug. I'm pretty sure somebody in the audience would probably
Turbo
figure
Teen.
it out.
I was about to say
So-
that.
Was it not Turbo Teen? Because that's the only one I can think of.
Yeah, that's the one I
Yeah.
I don't remember that name, but I remember that cartoon. It's like literally, if he ate anything hot by mistake or on purpose, he would turn into a hot rod, like the car.
It wasn't if he ate something hot. It's when he got hot.
No, either way, yeah, you're right. If he got hot, see, so you remember it.
It is.
So,
Yeah.
hey,
What the
truck-
hell?
The name of the TV show, the cartoon, was Turbo Teen.
It's Timberteen.
Okay, maybe
Yeah,
that's it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and they kind of brought that back in an episode or two of Harley Quinn, the old dude in the wheelchair.
With Cyborg.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I like Harley Quinn, and from what Grim tells me, this other cartoon he's watching is kind of like it, so I'm probably gonna check it out.
It's it's like, I guess, like a soft beginning of the new DC universe. So like I was kind of intrigued to see what they do with it. And I'm telling you, man, some of this I have like full belly laughed at some of the stuff that happens in the show. Like they have GI Robot, and GI Robot's entire purpose in life is to just kill Nazis. So they'll be talking about like whatever mission thing, or they could talk about something scandalous, whatever. He'll just pop in and be like, "Is it time to kill Nazis?" And then when he does get to kill Nazis, it's glorious. It is so awesome.
is it Inglorious? Maybe.
Yeah, I was just wondering if it was Inglorious.
Bastard.
Is that it, Ben?
That's it, Billy. That's
That's
it.
Wow.
It was a ridiculous show, but for some reason I remember it.
That looks like
I for that one at all.
It could have been 70s. It could have been 70s, but I remember seeing it and I was like,
no.
this
It's,
is so
it's 84.
I want to be a car.
It's 84, but it looks very like a show like during the 70s, like a
Like a Hanna-Barbera.
Hanna-Barbera, Scooby-Doo type of thing.
Interesting.
That's funny because looking at the comments about that show, somebody said the same thing. I remember the kid eats something hot, turns into a car. It's-
Yeah, he does. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's if he gets hot. Yes, you're right. So if he gets like mad or something like that, he'll turn. But I remember he could force it by eating something hot, and it would let him turn into the car.
Transformers just needed Energon.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he wasn't as fast as Transformers. Okay.
I'm still waiting on Rodimus Prime in one of these Transform Michael Bay movies. Just saying.
Good luck.
Those movies are finally done. They
Are they? Are they?
Yeah,
Do you promise?
I'm almost 100% sure because the licensing with Hasbro has expired with that company or with Paramount, I think.
Can
That'd be
Hasbro
weird.
sell the Transformers license to someone who gives a shit about it?
I don't know.
Can you imagine like a Transformers remake in the same style as the He-Man remake that
We're talking Dolph Lundgren.
Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith, thank you, did? That was good. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I mean, I just would like, for them to do something that looked like the Generations 1 Transformers, but with like modern style animation.
Yeah. They gave it to us for 10 minutes too at the beginning of Bumblebee when they all had the actual
Yes.
I was in nerd heaven for that 10 minutes.
They show
awesome.
that they're fully capable of doing it, but they just don't want to give it to us.
I read an interview the other day that Michael Bay didn't know anything about Transformers when he got the license. He just thought it was cool because it was cars, because he was a car guy.
Oh, I'm sure. I can do explosions in cars. I'm on.
Dick.
No, sir. That's roll out.
Does it change from the car? Like, I like the car. Like, just stay with the car.
What I really want to do is a Fast and the Furious movie, but can we do it with the explosions and slow mo? Can we add extra slow mo?
How about
And
all
Lance
that agency stuff?
So has anybody retro held this thing yet?
Yeah,
Often.
Yeah, I've done it a couple times. It's actually it's pleasurable.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It is.
Actually,
yeah.
good.
It's not very harsh at all.
You mean it's a lot better than that full retro hell of that Romo we did the other night? You
Oh,
almost died.
yeah. That was rough.
God,
That was rough. I ain't gonna lie.
we got most of the way through.
What are you being slow?
I had to
I'm
mention.
sorry. No, I'm not.
I'm just going to lean into it from now on. I'm going to be like, you know what? You are right. Roma is amazing. It's just totally awesome. We're going to do this forever.
As long as I can afford it.
I really hope the guys at Roma don't think I dislike them or anything. Like,
Oh no, on the socials we definitely make sure that any hate that comes Roman's way is because of you.
It's a true story.
I'll allow it.
But speaking of them, they actually Skip said some kind words to us the other day in the socials, and we appreciate that, Skip.
We do appreciate that.
He said something to the effect of "game recognizes game,"
So,
and we appreciate that. Not that we believe we have game at all, but
I got an Xbox.
somebody cool says it, I'm gonna take it and run with it. God damn it!
I play video games.
Check my gamer score. I'm a game. I can't even finish that joke. I'm sorry. I'm out.
So how are we at in the cigar?
Mine's getting pretty hot.
Yeah, mine's starting to tingle my fingers a little bit.
Yeah.
Riv's still got a good little bit on there.
I don't know.
Trying
It's so cold out here. I can't
Like
feel
they
my fingers.
It's keeping me fingers warm.
All right, so let's go ahead and rate them
On me, so I'm trying to smoke it faster now.
as I take another big puff. So start to finish, consistent smoke. It still is that light medium. It kind of teetered on a little bit more medium toward the end, but the flavor was consistent. It's It's been a consistent smoke. The besides the one touch up I had to do, there's been no construction issue with it whatsoever. I like the taste, no film in my mouth, and for this one, I'm probably gonna rate it around a 4.25 because I would probably smoke it again because I like it, and it's been one of those that it's enjoyable smoking with your buddies, and it has a good flavor, and I can't really say anything negative about it, but it's going to get 4.25. It hasn't blown my socks off or anything, but I definitely enjoy it. So how about you, Andy?
I don't know if any of y'all noticed, but have you noticed how well the ash just kind of hangs on?
Yeah, I've had to tap off the ash every time.
Yeah.
It's not falling off.
It's not falling off voluntarily, which is great. That means I'm not wearing it.
Yeah.
Which is usually the case. Outside of that, I'm with Gibs. It's stayed kind of more light medium, probably closer to light than medium throughout. But it has had a consistent flavor. It's had that consistent strength. Draw's been great on it. And yeah, just because I'm on a podcast, I'd have this with my buddies because you're all here. We know we just said it because you're on the podcast. It's okay.
Oh yeah, I never met this in real life.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with a 4 1/4. It's not blowing my socks off, but it's also not, to the point. I don't have anything bad enough to say about it to really knock it down. But it's better than what I would put at a midpoint, which is what on a scale of 5, 2.5. It's definitely worth 4 1/4.
I agree with you there.
Billy, you're up.
Yeah, I'm going to kind of echo everybody else's sentiment so far. It's been really consistent. Flavor from the start to finish has been, pretty much the same. I think one of the consistencies I'm kind of picking up on is almost a creaminess, not necessarily caramel or anything like that, but just in the mouthfeel, a little bit of a creamy mouthfeel. But that's a good thing. But surprising overall as far as it being a Dominican. So we don't all hate Dominican because I'm going to give it a 4 1/4 as well. So it's kind of turning my opinion on that. So,
well,
yeah.
Let me go back and preface it. It's not that we hate Dominicans; we just haven't rated them very highly in the past.
Yeah, it's just,
we're not going into it saying I hate Dominican. You fucking suck.
No,
that's not the case ever.
No.
It's just that the ones that we've gotten a hold to on the shows, we haven't rated very highly in the past.
They haven't been the flavor profiles that I guess none of us have been kind of looking for.
Been hidden, yeah. But this one is stacked up pretty decently, so I'm with you. How about you, Grim?
You know what? It's good. 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 So light medium blend, very consistent all the way through. Like basically once you light it, you know what you got right there and then. So if you enjoy that, you're in for a ride. Mine kind of fell apart on me, but I think that's because I was gripping it too hard. And all the score is 4.25, I guess. Yeah, with everybody else, like, I would smoke this on a regular basis. I would track it down.
That's awesome. Yeah, if you can do that as a daily smoker, that's a high compliment. And how about you, Robert?
Okay, so don't hate me, Graham, but the familiarity that I tasted at the midpoint was Romacraft. It really was. I mean, it was something about, there's a flavor that crosses. Only one other place besides Romacraft was Patina, and now I've got it in this, so I don't know what it is. there's something that those three share that gives it that flavor that I like. And because of that, I'm going to say 4.5.
Nice. How about you, Zach?
Let's see. Flavor consistency has been really good. Very easy to smoke. Pairs well with my tequila. I have a couple of whiskeys right now that are a little on the stronger side. I was afraid they were going to kind of dominate, and I'm glad I went with tequila because it's complementary. The spiciness of it is definitely something I like out of a cigar. So I'm struggling with my rating. I'm at the end here, and I do wish there was more cigar, which is the thing I like at the end of a cigar. If I want there to be more of it, it means I'm enjoying it. So, and I do want there to be more of it. But it lacks a little bit of like intensity that I maybe like more out of like I think this is definitely on the light side of medium full, and I think I'd like it maybe a little bit more if it was a medium. But it's not bad in any way, and it's approachable, which I like for like something that I don't have to worry if I've had like a large meal or not. I don't think it's going to put anybody on their butt, which means I would be happy to share it with somebody who hasn't tried one before. But I think I'm going to give it a 4 because I want it to be more intense. I want a little bit more strength to it. For it to have a slightly higher rating, but it's very solid. I mean, this is a really good cigar.
Yeah, it's a primo cigar. It's just that
I had a slight. Go ahead. Oh, okay. I was just gonna say I had a slight construction issue, but it had to do with the way I cut it. I cut a little bit too deep into the cap, and it broke because my cigar is a little bit under humidified. And now I have to hold it to keep it from unwrapping, but it's not a deal breaker. It's a oops, I did it wrong kind of thing.
Yeah.
If I had rotated my cut a little bit, I probably wouldn't have had this issue. Or if I'd used a straight cut.
I think part of your thing is you're leaning more towards medium full cigars now. That's where your kind of your range is right now.
I tend to lean that way a little bit.
Yeah, and if you were later on, because we've talked about this before with smoking, that you'll kind of polarize yourself. You'll go back and forth. You'll want heavy stuff for a long time, and then you'll want to go back to light because you found something that you tasted in light that you're like, you know what, I want that taste more now.
I do appreciate a light cigar though, especially like if I'm not having a big meal or anything, and yeah, I don't have anything bad to say about the cigar. It's very good.
No, I'm not saying you're saying anything negative, buddy. I'm just thinking, is that kind of weighing in on that? Because you're like, it's a little bit. Sure. I've said it too. It's like it's not quite medium, where where I would like it to be, but I don't think it's supposed to be, honestly, because of the way it's made, what's in it. It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be right where we're saying it is. It's around the light medium range. So it's exactly what it's supposed to be.
I don't know when the episodes are going to come out, but I think what Goss was kind of saying about a Coraline kind of being in the middle for intensity makes a lot of sense, as this seems to be a Coraline cigar to me. I think it's right where it should be.
Yeah,
like I think that me wanting a little more intense cigar today, maybe on a different day I give it a higher rating just because I might want something a little lighter.
Yeah.
But today I give it a 4.
Absolutely.
And I'm to shotgun off of that, you're right. If maybe if this was a Saturday morning coffee and cigar kind of thing, I could definitely see it being higher rated, because that would be probably where I would enjoy it more.
Yeah.
But post lunch, dinner, this I kind of want something a little bit stronger. But then the Connie that's on here kind of kicks that back a bit.
It does.
That's fair.
I'm thinking it's hitting exactly where they're wanting it.
Yeah.
in my mind.
And so a lot of times, and I don't have a lot of non-leaf cutter friends that smoke cigars, but a lot of times I worry when I give somebody a cigar that I'm going to give them too much cigar because they don't smoke cigars ever hardly. You know, they might have one or two a year, and I think this would be really really great for that group.
I agree.
Yeah, right in their wheelhouse. Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas I want to share something like a Cro-Magnon with somebody or a Neanderthal or something, but I worry about, like, is that too much cigar for that person?
And if you do, they'll just turn green on you. So it'd be, for
Yeah.
entertainment value anyway.
But this allows you to give someone a cigar that has plenty of flavor and like not going to
Yeah.
like green.
And it has a lot of flavors that you would get out of a more intense cigar. I think that kind of pepperiness a lot of times is synonymous with a heavier cigar, in my experience. Yeah, it's good. I'm enjoying it.
Okay. Well, on that note, what I want to do is I want to say thank you to Smokey's Lifestyle Cigars for giving us these cigars to try out. We do have another one. We're actually going to have Mr. Gomez on the show with us, who provided these cigars on the next one that we do, and it's going to be a Maduro, so it's going to be a little bit stronger. But we appreciate you, letting us smoke these, and go check out their website, SmokeyLifestyleCigars.com or cigar.com, and see what they have. Maybe you find something you like, and give them a try. And on that note, I'm going to say good night.
Good night.
Wait, what? I want to say something.
I win.
You can't.
Fun.
There was no competition.
Yeah, no, I hate you so much. No, I hate you so much because I had a song stuck in my head the entire time, so I wouldn't get stuck on somebody else's song when they mentioned something. Like, it was like counter warfare to the entire, or like I was trying to be. I've had Baby Shark in my head for fucking an hour and some odd. Like, I don't like you right now.
Was it Baby Shark or was it Jamie Tart?
Baby Shark. Yeah.
No, it was Jamie Tart. Jamie Tart.
Yeah, I did Baby Shark because it was more annoying. Like, if I got Jamie Shark, I'd be like, "Oh, that's nice," and Jamie Tart, and be like, "Oh, that's nice," and then just go back to doing what I was doing. But annoying, yes, there all the time, and it was there the entire time. And all I could think towards the end of the podcast, I was like, "They're not gonna play. This sucks."
Well, we tried playing. There was a couple of attempts in there. We just didn't go for it. So yeah, Grim. If you're keeping count, Grim is in the lead. He has 35 points at the end of that round. So maybe we get him next time.
Oh, there's multiple rounds. We're doing more of this.
Yeah, we're doing more of this.
Should.
A game next time around.
We're going to continue in the background just doing this game, and I'm just going to keep points and see if anybody wants to keep up points with us, and I'll just name the points at the end of the show.
I'm gonna come direct next time around.
There you go. On
Find
that
all
note,
the earworms.
good night.
Good night.
Nice.
See you.